Okay, I'm gonna record me. Record me doing this. I've got some scraps here from recent projects, finished and unfinished and half finished and whatever. And I'm just kind of putting them all on this here square of fabric, sort of, kind of putting them on there. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. And so we're gonna see what this turns out to be. I'm not gonna iron them. Usually I just get all fidgety and I iron stuff, but this time, no, I'm not gonna iron them. I'm just gonna stick them in there. Some of them upside down and some of them right side up, and some discombobulated, and whatever happens, happens. But I'm just gonna put a bunch of them on here, and let's see, these were some yesterday I cut out when I was making my little kitty cat. Oh no, it wasn't a kitty cat. It was a butterfly. No, it wasn't a butterfly either. What was it? I don't know. Oh, it was a bumblebee. That's what it was. And there's some different kinds of fabrics here. Some are cotton and some are cotton. I guess some are not cotton. Some are cotton and some are not cotton. I'm just going to stick them on here, whatever they are. I could put them in the trash, but I don't want to do that. I want to be trashy. I'm not a trashy woman. I'm not going to put them in the trash. So I'm just going to kind of put them on here. Now, see, if this doesn't turn out, I don't have to post the videos. That's what's good thing about not doing live videos, because then if, oh, this is flannel right here. Then if something doesn't turn out, you just don't have to post it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I'm gonna just, let's see, I'm kind of feeling it to see which parts of it are getting thick. Let's put that right there. And these were from yesterday. Ooh, that's a pretty big piece. I better save that in case I need it for something important. That one too. Well, this one too, but I'll tell you what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take some of it, just because I like that yellow. So I'm going to put that in there. Some of that yellow. I want that in there. Sandwich. I might be getting hungry and eat this sandwich. No, I won't eat the sandwich. Okay, let's see what's going to go on here. What else do I have here? This one and this one. And this one. And this one. And these ones. And this one. Let me see. What do you think? It's this one. It's this one. And this one. Okay, now, I don't want that one. But this one, and this one, and okay, I think we're doing good here. Let's put that one here. Okay, now I need to have, let's put that thread in there too, whatever. Let's do that, let's do this, let's do that. And now, oh, this was that first belly I cut and I didn't like the shape, or maybe it was a head, I don't remember. Whatever it was, I didn't like the shape all that well. So I, let's put that string in there. Now I need to have just a piece. What should I put on top of this? Now see, I didn't think this through real well. Just, don't worry, I'm saving that for something else. Okay, let's see. Oh, maybe I'll just use, well, Let me check. Oh, I know what I'll use. I'll use a piece of this. This is a piece of, wait a minute, let me move this over out my way. And then I have, wait a minute, I wonder if I want to just use another one of these squares, because it would be the same size. Or will that make it too thick? I don't know. Might make it too thick. We'll try. Because this is the same size as the one I have underneath. Hi, Papa. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm looking for it.
Okay. Okay, darling. Okay, darling handsome. So I'm just going to put a couple pins in here to start. Just to sort of do something. Hold it together a little bit. Sort of hold it together a little bit. Okay. So, oh, now I gotta move this stuff out of my way so I can scoot my rumpus over here to my sewing machine. Now I have my quilting foot in here, so I'm going to use that quilting foot to my advantage, and hopefully this fits underneath it. Okay. Yeah, it will. It will, okay. It will, I think. Okay, here we go. Let's try. Here we go. Okay, let me try this. Oh, I gotta put this down. I'm new at this quilting foot thing. I gotta cut off that string at the beginning, because it's gonna get all hung up in my foot. Okay. I don't want to get it hung up my foot. Now I'm going to try and do like a swirl around. Wait a minute, I still got that string over there causing me, oh, there we go. I'm trying to do just a swirl around here. And I'm trying to make a 1/2 inch space in between each swirl. That's what I'm doing. I'm a professional at this, you know. Yeah, right. It's only the second time in my life I'm using a quilting foot. I think that's what this is called. And I'm just guiding the fabric. So you gotta guide the fabric where you want it to go. Oopsie, that went kind of, I got drunk thread. So I'm just sewing this sandwich together, and let's see how this is working. And I'm guiding the fabric just like I know what I'm doing. I'm going in a spiral here. See, when you got you put the, so you got to put the feed dogs down, and so then that way your feed dogs, the dogs are taking a nap, and so then we then have to be the feed dogs of our sewing machine. We're the feed dogs. Okay, let me stop that and pull this pin out of here. Okay. We are the feed dogs of the sewing machine. Okay. So people say, what do you do for a living? I'm a feed dog. Whoopsie. See, I don't get these exactly really straight. I think this, it takes like a little bit of practice or something. Whoops, what happened here? I feel like I'm hung up on something. Oh, I am, the pin. Yeah, this doesn't sew over pins. Does not sew over pins. So you gotta move the pins out the way. Okay, there it goes. Now, like I said, I'm a professional in training, yeah. don't know how long I'm going to be in training. Uh-oh. Now stop again, because here we think we ran into a little stitchicle. Oh, what did I do there? What in the world? Okay, just a minute. Let me do some mechanics on this here little piece of fabric that just drove right underneath the presser foot. How'd that happen? Okay, let's see. Let me just, okay, y'all close your eyes a minute so you don't see my mistakes. Yeah, you don't want to see my mistakes. Those are bad for your health. Holy smokes, what did I do? Okay, now let me just kind of see if I can repair, do a little nipping here. I gotta cut that fabric just a little bit so my project won't be, oh, there we go. There we go. Won't be perfect. Oh, I see what it got hung up in those whatchamacallits. Now put that thread back there. Now let's go again. Okay, now let's see if I can pay more attention to what I'm doing here. Move the pin, and then, oh yeah, there's, I got a stitch there that's about a ½ inch long. Woo! Just crossed over that row stitch. Oh Lord, this is going to be hysterically funny. Okay, now let's see. Now I come to an end here of an area. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here to this area. We'll just continue on with this mystery journey. Now, okay, we'll go on down this way. I keep thinking the feed dogs are going to take this thing around, but my feed dogs are taking a nap. Okay. Now, y'all don't have to watch this. If I really do post it, remember, this is not a tutorial. It's not a learning video. It's just, I just show you what I do. So you know, because most people know I'm not normal. And, some people think I am, and I let them, ooh, stop right there. Oh no, it's okay. I let them think I think. Why did I turn that whole thing when I didn't have to? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and finish this, and I probably will post the video. And, but what it'll teach you is what not to do. What not to do. What to not do. Okay, Papa. That's Papa reporting. Okay, now. Okay, that's all the stitching I'm going to put in here. That's it. Okay, now. Now what I'm going to do, the sewing machine lived through it. So now I got all these rows of stitching. And so, I'll cut off these little extras right here, because those are not going to be needed on here. This is going to be a patch for my real crazy quilt. Let's see, I don't know what to call my blanket I'm making, so I'm sort of calling it a very crazy quilt. It's just, I mean, what can be more than crazy? Insane quilt? I don't know. Maybe that's what it'll be, is an insane quilt. Okay, now I have the edges cut off, So where can I start? I'm going to go with my scissor. I need to get me a smaller scissor that's real sharp. I'm going to do that. I think I'm supposed to get my stimulating money tomorrow. What is today? 6. Yeah, I'm supposed to get it tomorrow. I might see if they've got a real small pair of very sharp scissors. Sharp. I mean sharp. These are a little bit big, but they work, so it's not a complaint. No complaint here in this peanut gallery. And what I'm doing here is I'm slashing. I'm slashing. Make sure I'm not going around to the wrong side over. Why doesn't that want to cut right there? Maybe these scissors are not going to do the trick. Why does that not? Okay, maybe I'll just go in the top layer first and cut that. Not try and get all them layers. And then after I go in the top layer, then I can go again, and I won't have so much to cut. Let's see how this works. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. I have to help my scissors cut. My hands are getting very weak. I don't know why that is. I have found lately that my hands are getting really weak. I don't know why. That's just 71 years old. That could be. Okay. Oh. Let me see. Whew. Okay. I still don't have it all the way to the bottom in the whole thing, which it doesn't need be in the bottom. Oh yeah, this is what I need to do. I do need to just see, there will be a few little pieces that we'll just pull out of here because the pieces are so haphazard. You know, they're such a hazard that sometimes they just don't catch under the thread, and so whew. So those pieces they'll go in my stuffing collection. And I throw nothing away, nothing. Nothing gets thrown away. I need this real pointy thing just to get under here and start this. Because I think this pointy thing, that's not going to work. Maybe I should have put a lighter fabric on the top. But that's okay. I am not going to let this beat me. No, not letting this beat me. No, 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 no. I'm the boss of this fabric. This fabric will be my subjects. You are my subjects. Okay, so I can go like this then. And then I can get underneath there and slash, do some slashing. Well, maybe. Okay, just do some slashing. I'm going to do this again too, but I'll finish this one, and this is going to get put on my blanket. But I'm going to make another one too. And it might be better if I don't use the quilting foot and if I just put my regular foot back on. I think that's what I'll do on the next one. I'll just put my regular foot back on, because then, yeah, I don't know why. Just because I think right now I just can blame all of my mishaps on that quilting foot that I don't know how to use. And so then, oh, see, I'm cutting, doing good. Let me see, I think, oh, wait, there we go. It's moving along. It's moving along. Now you wait. You just wait till you see this. You're gonna wonder how in the world you live to be as old as you are without ever trying this wonderful process of slashing. Holy smokes. Well, I was under too many pieces of fabric right there. Okay. Yeah. I'm thinking, see, we're supposed to get our stimulus tomorrow, us old people. So I'm thinking that I want to go, and I'm not sure, because I'm not real sure, because I don't know much about smart TVs, but I'm thinking I want to get a smart TV, but a little smart TV, just a little, but only because the TV we have is perfectly good, and there ain't nothing wrong with it, but it's not a smart TV, so I can't wirelessly put my headphones to it. And my TV is actually hanging from the ceiling, and the sound comes out of the back of it. And my poor hubster, he watches woodworking things, and I watch crafting things. And so I understand, if I understand it correctly, a smart TV is almost like a computer screen or something like that. I'm not real sure. But I can hook my Bluetooth speakers, my headphones, up to that TV, and I can hear it without it bothering the poor hubster. So, I may not, though. It depends. They might be way too much money. I really haven't even checked. But, I wondered why I couldn't hook my headphones, to my television, and I can Comcast my YouTube up to the television, but I can't hook my headphones. Well, then I was told by ye who is smarter than me, my 12-year-old grandson, that my regular TV, which is kind of old, does not support the Bluetooth. So I said, oh, and I just have false teeth. I don't have any blues or greens or nothing. And so that's why I said, maybe I'll buy my Smelf a smart TV, and then I'll get all smart. But then I don't know if I'd be able to even know how to use it. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll have to ask my daughter what she thinks. I think she has a smart TV. I don't know about these smart TVs and smartphones and, oh, good grief. I want a smart kitchen sink, one that knows how to wash dishes. I got my self-threading needles, and I thought, well, this is going to be good, because I can just lay the needle down and the thread down and tell the thread to jump in the needle and let the self-threading needle do it. But I guess it's not a smart threading self-threading needle, because they both just laid there, the thread and the needle, taking a nap. I still had to thread it. So much for that. False advertising. I mean, they'd sue somebody for enough to buy me a... Oh, not really. I wouldn't sue anybody for nothing. But, let me see. I'm still struggling with this. I would tell you that this is fun, but I know you wouldn't believe me. You would not believe me if I told you this was fun, but this is fun. And I'm right now just can't hardly wait to see it. Just can't wait to see the finished outcome. But I think once I get this whole first cut done, where I get cut through this top, because it's the top is kind of like a upholstery, because they're like upholstery samples, and that was probably much too heavy to use for this top layer. And so, whew, let me see, do I got, oh no, I gotta go in between this one here. Let's see. Even though it's all in a spiral, I kind of drove right over some of the lines, and so it's not completely, oh, how'd that happen? So it's not, this is my own style of a spiral, so in case you're wondering, what am I talking about? Yeah, I'm going to try this again only with a different foot. And them ones there, I got them 2 rows too close together. Can't even get the scissor under it. Oh, I can go this way. Oh, that's another place where I crossed over a previous seam or something. Okay, does it look like I got them all? I think so. Well, for one thing, this here, okay, but I have to go under now. I have to now go deeper into the bowels of this piece and cut some of those other fabrics and get them slashed. Get them slashed. I mean, if you're going to be a slasher, go ahead and do a good job of it. Get a little plenty slashed. You know, don't do anything halfway. I used a multicolored thread on here, which is cool. You know, next time, yeah, I am going to do another one probably just right after this one. And I'll do that one while this one's uploading. Whew. And I'm going to do a better job. Maybe I'll cover it up with like a sheet piece. A sheet piece. A piece of sheet. Sheet? I did say sheet. Okay, let's see. Boy, this is rough. This is some rough stuff. I have plenty of scraps, you know, scrap fabric, so I don't have to worry about running out of that. No worries here about running out of scrap fabric. Got some yesterday from the thrift shop, so that really put my supplies in good shape. Okay, now let me see. Okay, I do see that in a lot of these places I have my seams way too close together. Way entirely too close together. So that is, see, you do learn from watching me. You do learn. You learn what not to do, but that's learning nonetheless. Okay, let's see. We're getting this. Okay, let's see. Now what I'm going to do after this is, when I'm done, when I feel like I'm done cutting, I have a slashing tool, but that will not work on this. The slashing tool works on straight slashes, not round ones, or whatever shape you would call these. But nonetheless, I have one. Okay, whew. Boy, is this ever a job and a half. Where it's hurting is way up in this muscle. This muscle right here. Okay, just thought I'd share that with you, so you know this is a painful experience for an old woman. I don't mind being an old woman, though, because, boy, you get a lot of benefits of being old. Like your hubster gives you a foot rub. Yeah, Just out of the blue, you just say, "Oh, my aching feet," and he says, "Oh, let me rub them for you." And then, see, so there is benefits of being old and spoiled. Oh, I think I keep going out of frame, don't I? Okay, that one's too thick. Let me see what's going. Let me go move this over and go like this. Oh yeah, that's some thick stuff. Why didn't y'all tell me you're going a little too thick, woman? Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind. Did you hear that silence there for a minute? That was a little bit of silence. I was looking to see if my drink was in here. It's not. My Kool-Aid. Not really, I don't drink the Kool-Aid. Of all things of watching, I swear, I watch documentaries and stuff, and I was watching a video about Jim Jones and the I think that was his name. And he had the Kool-Aid. Oh, that was sad. I don't know why I watched it, because then I had nightmares. Oh, at night. Just do not drink the Kool-Aid. Believe whatever you want to believe, but do not drink the Kool-Aid. Ooh. Oh, I thought that went through, but it didn't. That's good. Okay, now. Whew. Okay, I don't know. I'm getting kind of... I'm going to take this to the kitchen sink. I'm going to give it a good washing and put some Dawn dish detergent. Why Dawn? Because that's what I have. I have plenty because we don't wash dishes. Just kidding, we do wash dishes, but we do have paper plates, so we don't have to wash too many dishes. Whew. So see, this is pulling some of this out. But that's okay because that's going to go in my stuffing bag. I've got a bunch of them stuffing bags filled up. So what I'm going to do now is I am going to, what time is it? Okay, I'll make this one video and then I'm going to make another one after I do get another one set up. But I'm going to go first, I'm going to go in there and wash this one. And wash it. And then beat it up against the house. And give it a good beating. Give it a really good beating. So it'll get really shabby. Shabby dabby. Shabby dabby. Shabby dabby. See, yeah, I definitely gotta, my stitches, some of them are so big that it's not holding tight using that quilting foot, so we're gonna put that in quilting foot for a nap and wake the dogs. And so I'm gonna let that just, I'm gonna go and wet this now, wash it. I'm gonna go wash it, but I'm gonna read you something. I'll read you something just because I always just read you all something. So wait a minute, let me find some more Easter. Glasses. I don't see them. Okay, no glasses. That's all right. We'll go this way. The promise of Easter. Because he lives, we shall live. We too shall live. We need these 7 words above to help us endure the changing world around us. That is dark and awesome, insecure. I can't say it. To help us view the present as a passing episode, a troubled, brief encounter on life's short and troubled road. For knowing life's eternal because our Savior died and arose again at Easter after he was crucified makes this uncertain present in a world of sin and strife, nothing but a stepping stone to a new and better life. You know what? I'm going to read that again because I don't have a clue what I just read. But because I read it the second time, maybe it'll sink in. Because he lives, we too shall live. We need these 7 words above to help us endure the changing world around us that is dark and insecure, to help us view the present as a passing episode, a troubled, brief encounter on life's short and troubled road. For knowing life's eternal because our Savior died and arose again at Easter after he was crucified, makes this uncertain present in a world of sin and strife nothing but a stepping stone to a new and better life. That time I read it much better. And here's more for the Easter season. So I'll read another one at part 2. So this is just part 1. And in part 2, then you'll be able to see a little bit more of what I do in my slashing career. Yeah, no throats are involved in this. No throats. My husband's throat is just fine. Okay, we'll see. This is really not doing well. This is just shredding terribly for this. But I got me a lot of stuffing, so it's not a complete loss. Okay, God bless and keep you all. May he watch over you every step you take, every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. And God bless.